Hi, I'm going to continue with these videos. This is looking at a table of values, and I'm going to write the equation in vertex form. So I want to see if I have the vertex. And right here I notice that 7 is repeated. And so I know that the number right in between -1 and -3, which is -2, would then be the vertex. Okay? So when I start off with this, and then I'm going to find f of 3. Okay, so if I do f of x equals, I'm going to write vertex form, a, and then x minus 2, which is plus 2 squared plus 5. Okay, so I'm filling this in to here. Okay, and this one turns the opposite. Okay, but that is not the whole equation because now I have to figure out a. So I'm going to pick any other point. All right, I can't decide. I'm just going to go ahead and pick this one. So I'm going to put, this is the y value, and f of x is another name for y, so I'm going to put 7 into here. A, I don't know. X is -1. Okay, now this is where kids kind of make a mistake here. All right, -1 plus 2 is 1. 1 squared is 1. And you get tempted to add the 1 and the 5, but that 1 is saying you have 1a. So I'm just going to flip-flop that so it's a little bit easier to see. Subtract 5 from both sides, so 2 equals a. So if the question just asks you to rewrite the equation, you would say f of x equals, now we know the value of a is 2, and then we can just go back to write all this stuff the same. Now it's asking me to figure out what f of 3 is. So that means I'm just going to take this 3 and I'm going to plug it in the x spot. I like vertex form because I can almost always just do it in my head. 3 plus 2 is 5. 5 squared is 25. 25 times 2 is 50. 50 plus 5 is 55. So f of 3 is 55. Now I'm going to do a little quick check since last time I was wrong. That's the vertex. And so my vertex is -2, 5. I know that it's a happy face, so it's going this way. I mean, the y-intercept here, 0 is 13. So the fact that I'm going way up when I get to 3 doesn't seem crazy. Okay? All right, now in this version, we want to put it in factored form. Factored form is also called intercept form, depending on who you're talking to. And so what I care about here is where the y's are zeros. So it's not just the fact that they're repeating, it's that they're zeros. Okay, so I'm going to focus on these 2 points. So I have f of x, and I'm going to plug these numbers in. Remember, it's the opposite. Okay, so now I have that because those are my solutions, right? If I said x minus 5 equals 0 and solved, I'd get x equals 5, and there it is. That's a 0, and then 7's a 0. So now I have to figure out a. Well, I only have one other point. So I'm going to plug this into the y. I don't know my a, and that's my x. Okay. 8 minus 2 is 3. So -3 equals, this is 3 times 1 times a, which is 3a. So a equals -1. All right, but if it asks for the equation, I have to go back and plug all this stuff in. So I have f of x equals a. A is -1. Since a 1, I can just make it a negative. X minus 5. X minus 7. So if it asks for the equation, that's where I'm going to stop. If it says find f of 2, I'm now going to take this 2 and plug it into the x spots. Two minus 5, -3. 2 minus 7, -5. And people get a little confused, like, do I have to distribute that? No, you do not. You can just look at it like -1 times -3 is 3. 3 times -5 is -15. Some people say -3 times -5 is +15 multiplied by -1. Okay, so f of 2, oops, did I just plug in? Oh no, that's fine. I thought maybe I plugged in 3's. F of 2 equals negative 15. Okay, now we can move, I'm gonna go ahead and stop there, and then I'll make another little video.